less learning, more action. So this is something that, I've thought about a lot. I was reading a book and I saw some different quotes. And I love quotes just in general. I think they're pretty thought-provoking. They make me look at a situation differently or just kind of like reframe what I'm thinking. So I want to read you a quote that has to do with this video. It's by Jim Rohn, who's a popular speaker. And he says, if you let your learning lead to knowledge, you become a fool. If you let your learning lead to action, you become wealthy. So you can take this a lot of different ways, but it's really about, am I putting things into action? And there's nothing really more important than action. This makes me a little nervous because I do a lot of reading of books, and or I also do reading. So people that work with me know that means that I'm listening to books on my phone. We've talked about audible.com in the past. And I listen to different podcasts and I digest information, a lot. Now, it's a lot because I get to kind of like think about it and give it to you guys at the Positive Impact Club, so that's a good reason to do it. But I really need to create more action plans on the books and the articles that I read. I get a lot of entertainment and I actually enjoy just listening to them, so that's a good positive. But I really do need to take more action on it. I'm guilty of not following through on some of those things. So I'm telling you guys that publicly, so I can get better. That's a whole other video we can talk about. I really do need to take more action. Like I even have a necklace that reminds me of it, so I took it off for you guys. So this is these are from My Intent. They just had like one word on there, and my one word on here that I put on here like over a year ago was action, because I had read some of these quotes. But even though I wear it around my neck and it says action, I like take action, do things, I still need a reminder. I was reminded of this. I was reading a book recently called Never Lose a Customer Again by Joey Coleman. Very interesting book, by the way, and I was listening to it. So I was doing some yard work, and I'm out there and like listening to it in the yard, and the guy's, all right, I need you to put the book down. I need you to write down answers to these questions. And I'm like, well, I'm busy. I'm not going to do that. Next chapter comes around. He's like, listen, I know you didn't write it down last time, so I really need you to stop what you're doing, and I need you to take action on this and do it. And I still didn't do it. So, it just goes to show, like, I know what I should be doing, and I'm still not taking the action that I need to. So what I did was I ordered the book in physical copy, so I can go through and highlight things and write down the action plan that he has in the book. But I want you guys to think about is, what is something that you've read or that you learned, but you're not putting into action? That you're like, hey, this is something I should be doing on a daily basis. Could be something from Positive Impact Club, or just something else that you read or learned, and well, I know that, but I'm not putting it into action. Once you write that down, if you're in on the Elite team, you can put that on the Facebook page. I'd really love to see it in the comments below the video, and see if we can help you get some action on that. Again, mine is in the book that I'm reading, so what I'm going to be doing and taking action on is the information from that book, Never Lose a Customer Again, and I'm writing it out, and I'm actually having a coworker do it with me so that we hold each other accountable. So again, I really encourage you to take action on one thing that you've been trying to do. And I'll leave you with a quote from Tony Robbins, which has to do with this topic. And he says, what you know doesn't mean shit. What do you do consistently? And that's a strong one for me. I can know a lot of stuff, but what actions am I taking to really push that information forward and turn it into results? If you know someone who would be interested in this type of information, please forward it on to them. And thank you again for listening to my video today.